welcome to the Hallmarkies podcast and Merry Christmas. We're very excited to be talking about more of our Finding Mr. Christmas. We are talking about episodes 2, 3, and 4 of season 2. Lots of fun stuff going on with our handsome gentleman trying to be our Mr. Christmas. And it's going to be fun to talk about. And I'm film critic Rachel Wagner, and Haley's here.
Hello, I'm back, and I sound better than I did last time.
That's good. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Feeling a lot better.
That's good. I mean, you all have already had your Thanksgiving, but I was going to ask you, how are you looking forward to Thanksgiving? But you already had yours.
We already had ours. It was great. This year, so there's a chain restaurant in Canada called Swiss Chalet, and they do like specifically rotisserie chicken. So this year for our Thanksgiving, my grandmother was like, what if we all just went to Swiss Chalet? Because they do like a festive special, and we all went to Swiss Chalet, and it was great because nobody had to cook anything. But I do love turkey, so.
I think it's a great idea because then people can just get what they want.
Yeah.
In my family, it's gotten out of control because we've got like 2 vegans. We've got my mom who's gluten-free. We've got, everybody else. It's almost impossible. So yeah, I said, we should just go to a place and then people can just get whatever they want.
Yeah. And like people love to complain about turkey anyway. I'm a turkey fan. Other people are not.
Yeah.
Everyone has very like specific needs when it comes to sides too. I feel like everyone, like, I feel like that's a huge debate of like, well, what are the sides?
It is surprising when you eat Thanksgiving at somebody else's place and you realize, oh, not everybody has those same, like, I went to a friend's house once and they had no cranberry sauce, which was shocking.
You know what? I think the first Thanksgiving I went to my now husband's family, they didn't have cranberries. And I sat my mother-in-law down and I said, there's one thing
you can just bring a can, like once you know, like.
Yeah, once I knew, I was like, tell me next time. Because I need, I need the can, like I need it to come out shaped like the can. Like that is what I want. If you want a fresh cranberry sauce, I'm so happy for you. Let me know, because then I will bring my can.
I mean, it was surprising to me because we have like multiple cranberry sauces. Like we've got like
we have at minimum 3. We have the jelly can,
cranberry relish. We
have the can of like whole cranberries, and then my grandmother will make a beautiful cranberry sauce that I avoid because I want and me and my dad will fight over the full can.
I was really excited because one of the movie show episodes that we did was at this place called MBS, which is like this discount grocery store and other things. It's really cool, MPS. And we were there and they had blackberries for $1 and $1 a pint, which is a really good deal. Usually blackberries are a lot more than that. Anyway, and so I bought like a whole crate, and then I'm like, okay, what am I going to do with all these blackberries? And so I made my own blackberry cranberry like jam.
That sounds delicious. Myself,
and my own invention, and it is pretty good.
That sounds great. I love a jam.
I do. I love canning things. I forget how much I love it, but it feels so good to actually make something.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because like it's physical, because I make podcasts and things like that. But like in my day-to-day life, I don't actually make something like, say, a carpenter would, or somebody, they make something that's, it feels good to be like, that jam exists because of me.
Yeah. My one friend group, we started the tradition last year, but we do like a secret Santa, but you have to like make the items. So last year I made a loaf of bread, a jar of carrot cake jam, and I made butter.
Oh, yum.
And it was just like, it is so like, people get really impressed by making butter, but you literally just like throw whipped cream in the stand maker or the stand mixer for like 15 minutes and you're good to go.
Yeah.
I mean, there's other steps, but it is pretty like.
But even if you just gave homemade bread, and even if you had just Land O'Lakes or whatever butter, so you had nice butter and then homemade jam, I can think of a better gift than that.
No, like, and
I
just like a warm bread, just slathering it
oh
with butter and jam. Like, it's not often, like, I'm not putting a piece of toast, like bread in the toaster and putting butter and
yeah.
jam on it, but like fresh homemade warm bread, like it's
Oh
getting the
yeah.
butter and jam treatment.
If anybody is looking for a gift for me, that's all you got to do.
Bread,
Uh,
butter, jam.
yeah. Yeah. Simple, simple girl. But anyway, yeah, Finding Mr. Christmas. So now we've seen 3 more episodes. How are you feeling about the season compared to last season? And what do you think of this sort of crop of guys now that you've seen more episodes?
I would say I'm not quite as charmed by the season as I was last season. I think partially because it was like so fresh and new. I think there was a
Yeah,
lot of like really fantastic men last season. I would
yeah,
say like I'm not as drawn in this time around, but I'm still having a good time watching it.
yeah. I'd agree. I feel like particularly the second part of each of these episodes isn't quite as good. Like I've been a little frustrated with sort of the second challenges that they've had. Like we talked about with the skiing one, that's like this seems kind of unfair to like this isn't really
Yeah,
testing out their acting
they said, "Oh,
abilities.
you don't like skiing?
Yeah.
Horses. We're doing horses next
Yeah.
week."
Yeah. And I also do think it made a little bit of difference to me, at least, the fact that they had announced the movie was coming. We knew it was going to
Yes.
be right after. And so it kind of gave you this motivation of like, oh my gosh, this person's going to be starring in a movie airing this season. It made a difference.
Yeah, and then I feel like they didn't even say it till episode 2. I feel like when they're like, "And you'll get like a starring role in a movie." I was like, "Oh, we are getting that. Okay, cool."
Yeah.
Like you should have mentioned that last week. I
It's
don't know.
weird. It's really weird. Like it just seems hard for me to believe that they're really not going to have Mr. Christmas in anything until next year.
You think
That
it's going to be
seems
next year? You don't think it's going to be this year?
well. I mean, it's not going to be. Well, I mean, if they, I could see them being like surprise after the finale. There's
Right.
a movie. Surprise me. I could totally see that happening. Um, but other than that, there wouldn't unless there's a Christmas in July movie. But he could be in a non-Christmas movie, and they do say holiday film, so it's
Interesting.
possible it could be like a Valentine's movie or a New Year's movie or something like that. That's possible. But
Oh,
other than that,
I just
I
took it
mean,
very literally. Like, "Oh, okay, great. We're getting it. Like we are getting the movie right after the season like we did last
yeah.
time."
I mean, they just haven't announced it yet,
Yeah.
so it would be a surprise, which would be very fun. I would enjoy that. But I
Mhm,
do
me
think
too.
it just made it a little bit more exciting having that hook, that oh my gosh, this is coming. But it's still been fun. I've still enjoyed it.
Ho, ho, ho. We'd like to take a second and thank our sponsor for this episode of the podcast. It's the Hallmarkies Patreon.
Do you love Hallmarkies podcast, especially at Christmas?
Do you enjoy the holiday previews, recaps, interviews, and bonus episodes?
If the answer is yes, please consider supporting the Hallmarkies Patreon. We need your help to do what we do both during the Christmas season and all year round.
But not only do you help a podcast led by strong, independent women by becoming a Patreon, you get to become a part of the Hallmarkies family.
Starting at only $2 a month as a patron, you will have access to our Facebook Patreon group where we talk about the movies, shows, and more all year.
We also have many monthly patron watch-alongs with guests like Lacey Chabert, Natalie Hall, Paul Campbell, Mary Lou Henner, and more, giving their behind-the-scenes details of their films.
As a patron, you also have the chance to provide input into the podcast and even join us at different tiers.
So this Christmas season, spread some cheer to the Hallmarkies Patreon and become a member today. You won't regret it.
Go to patreon.com/Hallmarkies to learn more.
That's patreon.com/Hallmarkies.
Have the second episode, we have the festive face off, and it's the groups of 3 slinging presents into a sleigh, which was fun. I
The
think
festive face-offs this season have very much felt like, "Why are we doing this?
they've
What does it
all
have
been
to do with
yeah, I
it?"
mean, they've all been pretty hard, I feel like. Like this was not easy to get these It's like I mean, and then decorating the ginger, that was hard to do. That was a lot, you know. And we'll talk
But at
about
least
that
the gingerbread
in
made
episode
sense.
3.
This doesn't feel like it makes any sense.
Well, I think that the reason why is because I'm pretty sure this was filmed in the summer, and so like coming up with Christmassy things that you can do, you know, that's why you've got to have like basically a slip and slide. You've got to have for like I think that makes it a little harder. But yeah, I mean, I think I've liked the festive face-offs better though than the acting challenges.
Yeah, the acting challenges have been a little like I just remember last season
Like
really loving them and being like, "Oh, I can actually see this being a scene
at
in a
least the
Hallmark
festive
movie."
face-offs have shown some of the personality of the
Yeah.
guys, which I
Yeah.
like, you know. And that, but this one, it kind of reminds me of when they have those like really random challenges on a Survivor, immunity challenges and things where you're just like, wow, they were going a little too hard in the brainstorming session.
Yeah. And
For
honestly,
this.
like some of them have felt like in this latest episode, the festive face off,
Yeah.
it like they took that challenge from the TV series The Challenge. Like I've seen that on The
Oh
Challenge
yeah.
many
I can see
times.
that. But they just put a Christmas skin over
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're slinging presents into the sleigh, and they're all really bad at it.
I mean, like, how do you practice for that? And I like that they
No.
like one thing funny about this show is that you're just like never going to get like a negative, um, like a negative confessional from the guys, really, of being like,
Yeah,
this is
that's true.
stupid. Like, what does this have to do with Hallmark movies?
Yeah, I mean it's true, but they're making this seem like this is a very, very moving and an amazing, life-changing experience. That's kind of instead of going the catty angle, they go the inspiration angle.
Which is very kind of them, but hard for me to
Yeah.
buy sometimes.
So Robbie wins, and he's kind of surprised because he's the non-athlete of the group. But
I think
Robbie
I have
is
to say Robbie's my favorite this season.
Robbie is crushing it with the festive face-offs.
I really like him.
Doing
He's
really
just
well.
like I feel like a lot of the other guys are blending together for me, but Robbie really stands out.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking that Craig was the real standout from the premiere, but
He has done nothing since.
especially when he's wrapped in 2 episodes. It's like, not Lin-Manuel, let's calm down.
That was funny.
Yeah. So Robbie and Rustin. Rustin is still, I mean, pretty much every episode he's been pretty strong, and I think Melissa Peterman likes him a lot.
That makes one of us.
You haven't warmed up to Rustin?
I haven't. I don't know what it is about him. I'm just like, you know what? I don't think it's for us. I don't think him and I belong together.
He seems very Hallmark though, to me. I mean, aside from the fact he has long hair, that would be very unique for Hallmark, but especially like him being in the Christian band and him playing the song and just a lot of the elements of him seem very Hallmark friendly.
Yes. And maybe that's why I want like more. I'm just like, come on, like let's I don't know, let's do something exciting. I find Robbie exciting.
So then we have these, they call it the Star Quality Challenge, the acting challenge. This is a reindeer photo shoot. So this is like Next Top Model, but
which I've been watching a lot of lately.
for Mr. Christmas.
So much Top Model.
And we've got Heather Hemmons as our guest, and she is just so beautiful. She's one of the most stunning people I've ever seen. She's really pretty.
She was.
And talented.
I kind of like this challenge. I thought it was at least whimsical.
Yeah. I can see that. Yeah. And there wasn't anything that was like really preventing anybody from doing a good job. Like
no, and I believe we had like a model like challenge last season too, like a photo shoot like this. I don't remember what the specifics were.
And it was fun that I think it was Entertainment Weekly that they actually used the photo shoot
Oh,
in
cool.
there, yeah, in the promo, which is fun. I didn't think that they got to interact very much with Heather. I kind of wish that there was like a little bit more with her because she's so good, and it would have been
Yeah, I don't
fun to
remember a
see.
woman being there.
Yeah, maybe because of just the photo shoots and everything,
Yeah.
and she was more of just like a guest judge
Yeah.
than like, more. I would have liked to have seen more of their interactions. We have Craig. His hair is wet and it's all flipped around and everything. He had, I think he did have a good episode for this episode. It's the rapping that really started to throw me.
It's not my thing personally.
I mean, I feel like if you're going to do it, you have to like own it. You have to, I mean, it's yeah, not my favorite. So Davey, he wins this one, and Angel and Drake are in the bottom. Drake goes home.
Um, yeah, I feel like this one was a big surprise for me right here, though, because he is a
Uh-huh.
model and he went home on a modeling challenge. I feel like that's not a great sign.
Yeah. Well, it is a little surprising because he did so well in with the Saint Nick, challenge. The oh no, I guess he was the football. I was gonna say, I was thinking he was the New York one, but that was Craig. Craig was the New York one. Anyway, yeah, I was surprised. I was a little surprised that it was him, but I was glad because I really like Angel, so I was glad that Angel stayed.
Mhm.
That Angel was in the bottom there. So episode 3, the festive episode 3, the festive face off is the gingerbread house. And I was really impressed with how much those guys got done. I don't know if I think they had like an hour or an hour and a half or something like that. But still, they got a lot done on those houses.
I know. I do like mini ones usually every year, and it takes me an hour just to like do a
Yeah.
tiny mini one, and it looks
Yeah.
like trash. And I don't even have to put like any emotional effort into that. Like
Yeah.
the guys had to be like, okay, here is my childhood trauma presented in a gingerbread house.
I mean, I was kind of impressed. I mean, this was a drama geek challenge if I've ever seen one, which of course, I love. And Rustin, he literally built a stage into the house.
That was cool. That one,
It
I
was
was like,
cool.
okay, Rustin, you have me here for a second.
Yeah. And he's like that his dad built a stage, and then Robbie's also talking about how he also kind of has a stage, and that Jonathan's dad uh, nourished his talent in theater and was very encouraging, and that was all very, very sweet.
It was.
Mhm.
I don't know if we're gonna talk about it after, but I've been finding like the emotional stuff with Finding Mr. Christmas is a lot better done than in Baked with Love, where I feel like they are just trying to like traumatize the bakers in a
Mhm.
way that I didn't really expect to happen.
Yes. Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about Baked with Love. But yeah, it's working because of Jonathan.
Yeah, Jonathan is incredible. He's not
Mhm.
making enough money. He's not hosting enough shows. He's not starring in enough Hallmark movies, in my mind.
Yeah, and he I think is really good about relating to the different contestants, bringing out the best in them, and it's sweet. It's very sweet. And we have Alex Sweeney as the guest. The theme is Cowboy Christmas, and that she has done 30 Hallmark movies. It's pretty impressive.
Is she recognizable to you?
Yes.
What's your like favorite one she's done?
Well, she's very famous for doing the Murder She Baked / Hannah Swenson mystery series.
Okay, that
So
sounds fun.
yeah, she plays, yeah. And there's a bunch of those. I think that 50, at least half of that 30 are those mysteries. Really like one that she has that's blueberry oh, what's it called? Blueberry. Uh, um, what's it called? The Irresistible Blueberry Farm is what it's called. That one is a good one.
That sounds like a book I'd read.
Yeah, I think it is based on a book. I like that one. That one has one of the best Hallmark kisses of any Hallmark. Really good.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah. She's most well known outside of Hallmark. She was on Days of Our Lives for
okay.
years and years and years. I was just looking. She has over 3,600 episodes of Days of Our Lives. So.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of episodes. Holy.
Yes. But let's see what else. What other ones do I recommend? She was in the Wedding Veil series, which a lot of people liked more than I did. There were 6 of them. So that's a good chunk. So you've never seen her? You don't she didn't look
I don't
familiar?
think so.
Okay. But yeah, the Murder She Baked, they've been going on since 2015. So a lot. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12. There's been 12 Murder She Baked movies. But Irresistible Blueberry Farm is, I think, her best movie for Hallmark.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then she has another one that's pretty fun called Christmas at Holly Lodge. That'd probably be my second favorite from her. So that's Alison Sweeney, and but it was kind of funny that they were trying to sell her as like the cowgirl. That's not what I think of when I think of.
Okay, I was wondering if she does
I mean-
exclusively like cowgirl movies.
No. There's other ones that I could imagine fitting that role better, other stars, but yeah, she was there. I was impressed how well all of the guys did on the horse, because I would not have done so well.
No, that was like a crazy thing to throw at somebody. Like horses are very temperamental, and obviously they probably found like the calmest horse at the stable. But it still felt crazy that they're like, okay, you've never ridden horse before. Why don't you just get up there with no helmet? That's fine.
Yeah.
Totally do that.
Yeah, I couldn't. I've only ridden I've only ridden a horse one time in my life, because I'm not super comfortable around animals. It takes me a while to get like comfortable and feel, comfortable with an animal, especially like a large animal like a horse. And one time that I've been on a horse was my family. We did this family reunion, like extended family with my cousins and stuff like that, at this dude ranch in Utah. And that's just not me as a human. Like, if you're thinking of ways to describe Rachel, dude ranch, not on the list. And not only was it a dude ranch, but it didn't really have anything else but the horses to do. There was no like swimming pool or other activities or things like that. So if you weren't into, I was like, who decided on this activity? Anyway, not my favorite, but I was like, I'll be a team player. I signed up to do the beginning horseback ride. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. And and I was thinking, oh, we're just going to go like around in a circle or whatever. No, we went like, it was like an extended ride up. We went down a ravine at one point. I was terrified. And the only thing that kept me from crying uncle was the fact that my younger brother, who's 16 years younger than me, he was on the horse in front of me. I was like, I can't have because this was a long time ago. This was like, I was 26, 27, something like that. And so I'm like, I can't have my
No.
my 10-year-old brother.
Oh no, that's tough. Yeah, you can't. You can't.
On the horse above me, being braver. I mean,
That's very fair.
That was the one and only time that I went on the horses on that trip. And I ended up spending most of that time at the Dude Ranch, and watching my DVDs of The Nanny with my sister.
Good
Which,
idea.
Winner.
At least you're like family bonding still.
Yeah, that's right. The other really weird thing about that dude ranch is it was like very basic food, which is fine, but it was like Wonder Bread and, mac and cheese and just really basic food. And you would think for a place like that you would be able to just eat a lot, maybe not all you can eat, but it would be plenty. No, they had they had like a top type guy standing there, and then they had little signs by every single food item that would say like 2 or 1 only. Yeah. And so we made sure to get one of everything, even if we didn't want it, because like my cousins, I had young cousins who were like young men who needed to eat, a lot, like, and my brother and stuff like that. And so that they could have enough to eat.
That's wild.
It was crazy. So yeah, it was not for me. That I would never go to the dude ranch again. But
my mind is blown out. Like, no, you can only have one of those. It's like,
yeah,
okay, cool.
Literally one meal was bologna sandwiches on Wonder Bread, and they were like only one.
Oh, that's tough.
It was hilarious. But I'd like to take a second to thank our sponsor for this episode of the podcast. It's Baker Publishing Group and Melody Carlson and her new book, Once Upon a Christmas Carol. Carol Langstrom hates Christmas. Being born on December 25th and growing up in a dysfunctional home has turned her into a modern-day Scrooge. Her plan? To escape this holiday in the Bahamas. But storms reroute her flight to Michigan. Amid the snowy landscape, she gets stuck on her aunt's farm and rediscovers a different kind of Christmas. One wrapped in love. Melody Carlson's holiday novella, Once Upon a Christmas Carol, delivers all the charm of a Hallmark movie woven with sweet romance featuring a Christmas Carol themes. Order your next Can't Put Down read today from bakerbookhouse.com for 30% off and free shipping today. That's 30% off and free shipping at bakerbookhouse.com. Ridden on a horse?
I have. I don't enjoy the experience. It is just not comfortable, and I love being comfortable. I would say it hurts a lot. And not the last time I rode a horse, but the second last time I rode a horse, it was like a horseback riding tour in the Andes. And, going up on a horse, like on the side of a mountain is like not my vibe. And especially when my horse was like not listening, and I was just like, okay, cool. The last time I went, it was just because my father-in-law loves horses, and so we went on like a horseback riding.
Yeah.
I think he turned, for his 70th birthday or something like that.
Like, what? We don't want to let him plan the next.
Well, and again, it's like your 10-year-old brother, my 7-year-old father-in-law is like on this horse and fine. Like, I can't be scared.
Yeah,
I have to be chill about this.
But the guys did really well, much better than I would have done. Robbie, he was really good at like whispering and ad-libbing the lines and doing it right. Marcus, he was good. Marcus, there aren't that many of the dudes on Hallmark, the leading guys, who are as like jacked up, and as strong as Hallmark. Like that's usually not the kind of guy that they have on and so it would be interesting to see him in a Hallmark movie.
I would love it personally because I think he's hot. I think he's the hottest guy here.
I think that it would be something different, which is always good.
Yeah. Well, and like he's not as jacked as who's the other guy? Give me 1 second. Craig? No, not Craig.
Well, Gabe, he ends up, he was pretty.
Who is the one doing exercises in this latest episode for the talent show?
Oh, Davey.
Yeah,
Davey.
Davey's thighs are bigger than me, and I'm not tiny.
Right. Yeah, so it would be interesting to see if they picked one of those guys. And he was good too in dealing with when the horse went backwards. Marcus was. And so that was good. Craig was really nervous for some reason. I don't know why, just the horse or Allie or what was going on.
Yeah, and he kind of like shut down a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And I was surprised that Logan did so badly because he seemed the most like a cowboy. He had like the belt buckle on, and so I was expecting him to do better.
I was also kind of surprised that Gabriel made it through another week here.
I was too. Yeah, because I've been 2 weeks in the bottom too.
Yeah, I was very surprised he made it through another week.
But Logan, he didn't say the lines right. I guess that was a big deal to them. And he ended up going home. Logan is gone.
Yeah, I expected him to stay longer. I really did.
Mm-hmm. But they are, and you got to hand it to Jonathan too. Like the humanity of the going home ceremony is reality TV. It's just very sweet. We love you so much, and you're so great, and we've had such a wonderful time with you, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
We know that we expect great things from you going forward.
Jonathan's such a lovely host. He was like the perfect person for this.
So then we had our latest episode where we have them talking a lot at the beginning about the experience and how moving it's been. Angel's worried because he hasn't won anything yet. That Robbie has won all 3 festive face-offs. So that's good for him. Good sign. And this was a pretty fun challenge. They basically had like
it was a challenge episode challenge, except
it was like a winter slip and slide kind of.
Yeah.
That they had to go up and get the go down, and there was like soap and stuff like that, and they had to go down and get the candy canes and then go back up. And
who was it? Like, I think it was Marcus who was like, I got 30 pounds on these guys. I can't get up that hill like they can.
Yeah. Well, I think he also said he's like, I don't work on my cardio. But Angel, he wins.
Good for him. Yeah, it was I knew it was foreshadowing when he was like, I haven't won anything. It was either that he was going home this episode or that he was going to win the next challenge.
Yeah. And so we get to know our guys a little bit more in this episode. This is where we find out that Rustin was in the Christian family band. And we also find out that he's been in car accidents. So.
Okay. After how many motorcycle accidents do you give up riding motorcycles?
Yeah. I mean, we can't really give up riding cars, though. Unless you live in New York City.
But, like, it sounded like he was also in multiple motorcycle accidents.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm also just, like, somebody who, like, I will not be riding on anything that's not close. Like, it's not happening.
Agreed. I have such bad balance in general that I would not feel balanced.
I'm too clumsy. I hate driving a car. Like, I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. Like, you cannot pay me to ride a motorcycle.
Yeah. What's interesting is that 3 of the co-hosts for Hallmarkies podcast don't drive. Isn't that
really?
Random? Yeah. So Jax, she doesn't drive. She lives in New York City. Michelle, who lives in Scotland, she doesn't drive. And Terry, who lives in New Jersey, she doesn't drive. Isn't that
that is pretty crazy, actually.
Because there's only 8 of us.
I just don't enjoy it. I'm a passenger princess.
Oh, me too. If I could figure out a way that I could survive and not drive. Now, there was a time when I seriously considered, particularly during the pandemic, because I was working from home, but now with all the theater and screenings, and there's no way I could. But right now things are so crazy for me that I have a evening commitment almost every day for the next 2 months. With like a few Sundays off.
That just gives me the chills as somebody who likes to just like disassociate for a while. I had like 4 podcasts this week and I'm like, how do I do it? Wow.
Yeah. But it's so exciting because I've been co-hosting on this KSL movie show every Friday. And it's been like the dream of my life. It's really a dream job. And I've been loving it so much. And so that's part of the reason why the screenings have I'm seeing more. Like, for instance, I'm gonna go see that Five Nights at Freddy's. I wouldn't see that normally, but I got to because I'm doing the podcast and doing the broadcast. And I told them, I said, I will see anything you want me to see. I will do anything you want me to do. I will do it for this job.
That's like me coming on this podcast. I'm like, yeah, I'll watch whatever.
Yeah.
Sure.
That is true. I've had you watch some true horror movies.
Listen, as long as they're not scary, I can usually like manage it.
They're a different kind of scary.
Yeah.
Like Haley's gonna think I'm a terrible person, you know.
Listen, I have a nice time. What can I say?
Making her watch these. Yeah. Okay.
I was just
we have
thinking
this
about the
talent
candy
show.
cane one with the magic paintbrush, and boy, that was...
And she's doing those Christmas movie making seminars now. Candy cane.
I'm so happy for her.
Yeah, hey. I mean, you gotta admire I 100% admire the hustle.
I love when people live their dream, and she's doing just that.
I really do. I really do. Well, so they have this talent show. I'm curious, Haley, what would you pick to demonstrate in a set if they were doing a Rob has a podcast host talent show? What would you?
This is tough because I'm not good at things. I literally have I don't know. What would I do? Gosh darn it. Because like all of my like skills are not like easily translatable to
a performance.
Yeah. Like I could you guys could like sit and watch me read a book in a couple hours. Like I don't think that's going to be particularly entertaining.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't. Yeah, I could talk about. Oh, you know what? I'm good at geography. Like I could like
stand
like
in trivia. Could you do good at trivia?
Yes,
okay.
I could.
Yeah,
or like country capitals, or if you gave me the map to label, I could do that. So that would have to be my skill, like labeling a world map.
What's so funny is that when I was in elementary school, we got a trophy if you memorized the president's names and if you memorized the states in alphabetical order. And
I would get that trophy.
Oh, I did. I got it. I mean, talk about like the very definition of a participation trophy, and it worked. And I still, to this day, remember that I still can do it. It stays with you once you get it in your head. Yeah, it's just so funny that was motivation to me. Why did I some plastic trophy? Like, but I did.
And because I'm Canadian, like I only had a handful to memorize, and especially when I was learning them, we only had 12 provinces and territories. Now there's 13, but at the time there was 12. So then I was like, well, this is small potatoes, and then I learned all of the American states and capitals as well as at like a 7 years old. My parents should have gotten me
funny creatures. But yeah, so this talent show, I was also a little bit annoyed that, come on, Hallmark. If you're going to have super fans in Finding Mr. Christmas, can you give me a call?
Yeah.
I'm here in Utah, where this is
Or
filmed.
even like an audience member. Just be like, hi, I'm here.
Yeah. Like, how am I not on their radar? Like,
come on, season 3. Like, let's do this.
Okay.
Call me too. I'll come. You know, I love the show. I'll come. I want to come to Utah.
That would be so fun.
I want to go to Swig. I just started Secret Lives of Mormon Wives this week. So
see, but I take you to Swig. It's decent, but it's the one that you want to go to is actually Thirst.
Okay,
they're wrong because Thirst has beignets.
Oh, okay, I'm in.
Yeah. So if you come, I'll take you. I can take you to Swig, but then we go also to Thirst.
Great, I love it. I want to go to all of them. I love pop. So
yeah, we can have so much fun. I can take you to East High, and we can see where they filmed High School Musical.
Okay, great. Yeah. I love that.
I mean, it's just a high school, but hey, it'll be fun. It'll be great.
Listen, Degrassi. It was on.
That was in Vancouver, I think.
Toronto.
Oh, okay.
one of my friend's old bus route like went by Degrassi High School.
Oh,
It was like
really?
an actual high school. So every time like we'd go into like downtown, we'd be like, oh, there's Degrassi High School.
So they have the superfans from the cruise, at least, as the guest judges, which was fun. But then they had this whole crowd. I mean, I would have given anything to be at this talent show.
I know. Are they not putting out like
no,
like general calls of just like, hey, you're a
not
fan, like apply to like come do this?
not that I know of, but who knows? But we got Craig. He's rapping.
Tough
And
for me personally.
I would think that, okay, he was just desperate to think of something. And so he's like, okay. But in fact, he did it in 2 episodes. He really loves it. So then we have Marcus, who's doing music. Robbie doing stand-up. How do you feel about this?
Ooh, I felt not great about it.
I mean, I think it was brilliant. It was a brilliant choice as far as strategy for the show. Because you knew that Jonathan was going to love that.
Yes. There was recently a roast challenge on The Golden Bachelor. And that was really funny, like shockingly funny. So I'm always like nervous about stand-up in these situations.
Yeah.
Because it's just like a tough, like you haven't practiced your material in front of people before, probably.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely an art.
Yeah, I guess just dunking on Jonathan is like your key.
Yeah. That's all it took. He really liked it. If Jonathan Bennett can make it on Hallmark, anyone can.
Exactly.
So we have Rustin with the guitar. I really enjoyed. I thought it was sweet. And that is a very, very attractive thing. Like the guy on the guitar, like singing. I thought that was nice with like an original song that that he'd sung in his band or whatever. And that was nice. What did you think of Gabe and his Rubik's Cube?
I've seen this before. Like I wanted him to do more while doing the Rubik's Cube, I guess. And it's just like one of those things. If you're really good at a Rubik's Cube, it only lasts like 10 seconds, right? Like
it was really fast. Wow. He was on the balancer thing.
True. That's true. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think him and Craig, I think we're having a hard time coming up with someone to do.
It would be tough.
Yeah. So I'd like to take a second to thank our sponsor for this episode of the podcast. It's Uncommon Goods. The countdown is on. Holiday shopping season is officially here. Uncommon Goods takes the stress out of gifting with thousands of unique, high-quality finds you won't see anywhere else. Don't wait. The most meaningful gifts get scooped up fast, and now is the perfect time to cross names off your list. What I really liked when I looked at their website is that you can go to the exact category of the person that you're shopping for. So you can look for gifts for women. And then in particular, they have a whole section for moms, for grandmas, for wives, for teenagers. And within each of those categories, there's all these creative ideas. And I had a lot of fun looking at the teen category. I have some nieces and different things that, would be fun to shop for. And I love the creativity in so many of the gifts. You've got create your own reel viewers. You've got a photo and label printer. I definitely think there is something for everybody, and it's worth checking out their site. And it's also nice that when you shop at Uncommon Goods, you're supporting artists and small independent businesses. Many of their handcrafted products are made in small batches, so shop now before they sell out this holiday season. And with every purchase you make at Uncommon Goods, they give back $1 to a nonprofit partner of your choice. They've donated more than $3.1 million to date. So don't wait. Cross those names off your list before the rush. To get 15% off your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/Hallmarkies. That's uncommongoods.com/Hallmarkies for 15% off. Uncommon Goods. We're all out of the ordinary. He does the training and he's in the short shorts and suspenders.
Big fan. I love a short.
Yeah. And Melissa was hilarious. I'm a married woman. I have an adult son. So, yeah. And so Angel, his prize for winning the festive face-off is that he has immunity, but he can give it to anybody else. He doesn't have to keep it. And he gives it to Robbie because Robbie had told the story about his I think stepdad or dad, his family supporting him and him coming out and things like that. And that was very, very sweet. And so that was nice of Angel. I mean, it was pretty clear that Robbie wasn't going home. So I was like, oh, that's a risky move, but he must have felt safe.
I and this is how I know I watch other reality shows. I was like, oh, well, it's obviously so stupid to give up immunity. Like, it's
Yeah.
yours. But when they're like, it's such a Hallmark lead thing to do, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that is what they want you to do.
Yeah.
They couldn't, and like, they could not have sent Angel home after doing that. They couldn't have. It doesn't matter if he was the worst
that's
person to
true.
me. There's
Yeah.
no way they could do that. That's too much of a like an other reality show thing to do.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that is true. Like the difference between between Finding Mr. Christmas and Survivor is you have Eric giving up his immunity, and it's this most stupid decision in the history of the game.
And all the confessionals are just like the girlies making fun of him for doing
mocking him. Yeah.
And here it's like, oh, Angel, you like they all cried. They're all like, Angel, you're such a sweet man. Like, I love you. No, I love you. It's like, okay.
Yeah, there's that. And then the only thing you have to be careful with is you can't expect that gesture to be like reciprocated or be owed favors because you did that.
Yeah.
That's where it can be a slippery slope. That's like that's what's his name in Rob, where he expected all these favors for what he did for Amber.
Lex,
yeah. He expected all these favors for what he did for Amber. And Rob was just kind of like, I can't do it anymore. I can't help you anymore.
Bye.
Yeah, thanks. And he never forgave him.
Mm-mm.
I mean, that's what makes All Stars not very fun to watch because it's just so bitter. I'm not a big bitter jury seasons are my favorite.
No, I don't like a bitter jury, but I'm like a little tired of everyone being so nice on their way out. Like I want people to be a little mean. Like I want to be like, screw you. I don't want to hug. Like don't touch me. Like good luck. Like I stole the flint, so bye. Like
Yeah. Well, I remember that the one who she was asking for her jacket.
Yeah, remember? Angelina and
that was really funny.
Natalie. Yeah.
I'm taking the jacket.
I'd be like, yeah, that would be me. I'd be like, you voted me out. I'm going to be a little mean. I'll be nice to you, but I'm gonna be a little mean tonight. Like
I haven't watched for a bunch of seasons, but I'm gonna watch 50 for sure. I can't resist because you got some really good people coming back that are like, and a big season. They got like 24 players or something. It's a long.
Yeah, the premiere is going to be 3 hours.
Wow. Yeah, that's going to be crazy.
I think it starts in February.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It's been I kind of season 40 winners, the winners take all whatever season. It was just so like epic and Tony winning again. And then I just kind of fell off because I've been so busy, but also, I don't know, that was kind of, it felt there was sort of closure that season,
Yeah. And I'm also feeling like a lot of longtime Survivor fans, like the 40s have been like a bit of a tough watch. Like, and they haven't been bad seasons. Like I'm having a hard time differentiating any of them because it's just like the number now. It doesn't have like a little subtitle.
Yeah.
But I am finding like a lot of people in my real life now, like are watching Survivor, which has been kind of like
a
fun resurgence for me. Like in a way I might have fallen off if not for like my friends being like, oh, I watched. Like, are you watching? Like, let's watch together. And like that's not something that's ever happened.
I was talking to a friend who was saying that she misses that they used to just hire the models and the people who didn't like
I'm feeling the same way.
Yeah, the fact that everybody is so strategy and like a seasoned member of the game. It just you need a variety.
We need balance, and like it's all game bots who are just like happy to play the game and like strategy and like they know the beats that they're supposed to hit. Like I I feel exactly the same way. We
Yeah.
need some more models in here.
Yeah, because sometimes the models could be pretty good. I mean, you had your
Parvati
Malcolms,
was a
and yeah,
recruit.
that's true. Parvati, yeah, yeah, and they could be entertaining. And you want like a
Yeah.
wide variety of ages,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Everything.
So
Yeah.
anyway, but I will go back for 50. I promise. Make that commitment to everybody. Uh, but yeah, he was fun. Davey was a lot. It was enjoyable and surprising and pretty scandalous for Hallmark.
I was shocked they let him wear those shorts.
Yeah. And so Gabe, he ends up going home. Gabe goes home.
And
Which
like
is
this
too
wasn't even his
bad.
worst performance. I was like, you sent him
Yeah.
home here and not like
Yeah.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Like, okay, sorry, bye, Gabe. Like, it's been
Yeah.
nice, but
So with Baked with Love, so you got to catch up with Baked with Love. What do you think
yes.
of this
I
show?
like it, I don't love it.
Mhm.
I love that it's like amateur bakers, like they're in pairs. That's really fun. I am just finding that like every episode they're like, "Oh, is that your grandmother's recipe? Is your grandmother dead? Tell us about that." You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they're just like trying to make them cry every time, and it's just like,
Mhm.
like that's not fun for me, I guess.
Also, I feel like the challenges are a little too hard. You know,
Yeah,
like
and then the bakes
especially
aren't like coming out super well in my opinion. This last episode, I thought the donut challenge was like actually really like I thought the work was really great and like the donuts were beautiful. The gingerbread one, I was like, ooh, and even the winner, I was like, really, this one's the winner? But like I guess, but also like
they like the 3D Christmas cakes, like that was just a hot mess. That
yeah.
thing was really pretty bad. And in that episode, they also had the cookie wreaths. Like those were two pretty hard challenges.
The cookie wreath was a really hard challenge
Yeah.
that like everyone biffed.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm surprised because I mean, I was just expecting this to be like really light and really like they're really trying to make this like Bake Off.
Yeah. Except even more like emotionally damaging.
Yeah, that's true. This one we have the latest episode. Let's see here. So there's been two, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 episodes. 1, 2, 3. No, 4 episodes. There's been 4 episodes, and we had the 12 perfect cupcakes, and then we have the trifle for that one for the next days. The 12 days of Christmas, they had the 12 perfect cupcakes. And what's your like go to? Were you a cupcake, brownie, cookie? What would you pick?
Ooh, like to eat, I love
Yeah, for like
to
a
eat, I
treat.
love a cupcake. Like specifically, yeah, like I love like a chocolate cake.
Mhm.
Making, I love making like pie and hand pie. Like specifically,
Oh,
like I love
really?
making a homemade Pop Tart.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Or
I'm
like
just
a simple
terrible with
cookie.
pastry, but if I can get the dough already made, then I have that.
Yeah,
Uh,
I love making a pie dough. I like doing
mhm.
breads. Like bread is one
Yeah.
of those things where like when it
Oh,
works right, it's like so satisfying to like
yeah.
have the yeast rise and everything.
Oh, it is so good. So good. I used to have a bread maker. I love that. I should
Mhm.
get it again. That was nice. You just stick it all in there. It mixes it for you. It bakes it for you. It's great.
I should get one, honestly.
Yeah, it's really nice. Then we had the next theme was sugar and spice with the gingerbread. And then we had the ornament donut challenge.
I liked the donuts. I thought they were really pretty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do like a donut. What's your go-to donut order? What do you get?
Um, my favorite one at Tim Hortons is like a vanilla dip, so just like a like vanilla icing and sprinkles, or I like their old fashioned plain. There's a really good vegan donut place in Niagara called Beechwood Donuts. And they just do like a lot of crazy, like delicious donuts. You wouldn't even realize they're vegan. They're incredible. What do I like from there? Anything.
I do like
anything.
a yeasty donut better than a cakey donut.
Me too. But I'm never gonna fry a donut. Like it's just not gonna happen.
Well, yeah, at home I've never done that. But I would probably pick I do like a maple log or any chocolate.
I love an eclair, but it has to be like a
Yeah.
specific kind of whipped cream. Like I need it to be like a good whipped cream. I don't like sometimes it's just like too like sweet and gross.
Yeah.
I hate a Boston cream though. I don't want to mess.
Oh, you
with
don't like
Boston
that?
cream. No.
Well, a lot of times the fillings don't taste good. If
Yeah.
you go to a good place where they actually have good fillings, then it's good. But most places, I know, usually like it's goopy and just not
Like
that
overly
good, the
like
fillings.
sweet and
Yeah. There's a place here. If you come for your visit, when you come for your visit, I'll take you to Banbury Cross, and they have lots of good donuts, but particularly they have this crumb donut that is so good. It's really the best.
I love like a really good donut.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What kind of cake would you pick out of if you?
I love a chocolate cake.
Just
like something about it is so like
Yeah.
satisfying and rich. I love like a whipped cream icing. I don't necessarily love like a
Yeah.
I don't even remember what it's called. Oh my god, how bad is that? I like a cream cheese icing. I love like a carrot cake.
Oh yeah. As long
but
as no
I-
raisins. I don't like raisins.
I like a walnut in mine.
Oh yeah.
But a
Agree.
lot of people don't, so I often will just make it plain.
Uh-huh.
I like a little bit of everything, but I don't love things that are like overly sweet. So like I like a chocolate cake because there's like at least a balance to it.
My favorite is a yellow cake with chocolate frosting because that's like the
Ooh.
perfect mixture.
I love a sprinkle cake too, like a funfetti.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So yeah, that's baked with love. I mean, I think that the show it has its flaws, but it's better than I was expecting it to be.
It's cute. I will continue to watch it. I
Mhm.
will not remember anything that has happened though. Like after
Right.
after I finish the season, like
Oh, I agree.
I'll never remember it.
So there we go. That is the reality shows on Hallmark. Let us know what you think. How you liking the finding this season? You're liking this, guys. Who do you think is the favorite? If I had to make a bet, I would say I think Rustin is the favorite right now. Who do you think's the favorite?
I mean, it's hard for me because I'm so biased that I have to say Robbie.
Oh yeah,
he's
I mean,
my
I could see that too. I really could. I could see that too. So let us know what you think, and we would really appreciate it. Haley, where can people find you?
You can find me all over. The Golden Bachelor season just wrapped up, so you can find a full season of coverage over on RTP. We Know the Bachelor podcast. And you can follow my Bookstagram account at The Strong Library. I read a lot of books that are like Hallmark movies, so if you like reading and Hallmark movies, then you'll probably like my Bookstagram account.
Yeah. Well, I just finished a great book. Did I tell you about Death by Lightning?
I don't think
Netflix?
so.
Okay, you got to watch it, and the book is also really good. It's City of the Republic by Candace Millard. And if you think, oh, I don't like history books, no, because this is an unbelievable event in American history, in just history in general. Everything is so crazy that it's all about the assassination of U.S. President James Garfield. And
I just recently read 11/22/63, which is all about the assassination of JFK. So
oh my gosh! So
we can just get on that train.
And the series Death by Lightning is got Michael Shannon playing James Garfield and Matthew McFadden playing Charles Guiteau, who assassinates him. And like the crazy thing is, so James Garfield, he wasn't even planning on running for president. He goes to the convention. He gives a speech, which is he's just like a congressman. But he gives a speech at the Republican convention. Everyone is so blown away that they're like, you need to be the nominee. You need to be president, including Charles Couteau. And like, it was so fascinating because his like obsession with Garfield is so, it feels so modern, the way that people sort of attach themselves to celebrities and feel like an ownership of a celebrity and
Ooh,
like
okay.
betrayed by a celebrity, in the fact that he wouldn't like hire him as to be like an ambassador and all this stuff when he hadn't even, like, he was just so inspired by his speech that he expected that they had this like moment, even though they didn't have the moment, but he felt like they did, which feels so modern and interesting. Anyway, it's so fascinating. So I highly recommend. Great series, great book. And it's I was just enthralled, riveted
I
all
love
the
that.
way. Yeah. So anyway, but Death by Lightning, and the reason why it's called that is because he says, the president Garfield, he says, "Oh, being assassinated is about a biggest chance of death by lightning. So let's go and do." And then
Okay, I love that. That's a great
yeah,
title then.
it's really good. Anyway, but you can find me at Rachel's Reviews, all over social media, iTunes, YouTube, and on Rotten Tomatoes, and every week on Friday mornings at KSL Movie Show. If you look up KSL Movie Show, you can listen to the podcast versions of the broadcasts. And I would so appreciate everybody checking that out, because it's been an incredible thing for me. So take a look at that and listen to the Hallmarkies podcast. Follow us on all the social medias. And we have our Patreon group, which is so much fun. And you get to be part of our watch alongs and bonus episodes. And we now have every single episode of both podcasts on the Patreon ad free. So if you want to listen ad free, that's there. So check that out. And we have our merch store where we have tons of fun Hallmark inspired merch. We've got all your holiday inspired merch. We got movie, just tons of fun designs. So check it out. We would sure appreciate that. And thanks so much, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Merry Christmas. Bye.
Bye.